Ahoy, mates! Have ye ever heard the tale of Captain Paws and his scurvy crew of swashbuckling cats? Well, gather round and listen close, because I'm about to spin ye a yarn that'll make your whiskers twitch with excitement. Our story begins in a world much like our own, except here, cats rule the seas. Majestic ships with sails shaped like fish fins cut through the waves, ruled by courageous captains and their trusty feline crews. Now, one of the most feared and respected captains in all the Catlantic was Captain Paws, a brave and clever cat with a heart of gold and a thirst for adventure. With his loyal crew by his side, he explored uncharted waters, battled fearsome krakens, and discovered treasures beyond his wildest dreams. But none of their adventures had prepared them for what lay ahead: the discovery of a map that promised to lead them to the legendary treasure of the Catlantic, a chest said to contain endless fish-shaped jewels and the secret to eternal purring. The only problem was the treasure was also guarded by a fearsome magical storm that could turn any ship to splinters and send it to the watery depths. Undeterred, Captain Paws set sail with Bella the navigator, Whisker the first mate, and Sassy the Siamese, the cleverest cat in all the land, to find the lost treasure. Their first mate, Whisker, was a big lug of a tabby cat. He meant well, but was known for his clumsiness. Often you'd find him at the bottom of the cargo hold, surrounded by a pile of dropped maps. Not that it mattered, really, because Whisker always seemed to have another map tucked under his arm, even if he couldn't quite remember why he had it. Then there was Sassy the Siamese, sleek and graceful, with piercing blue eyes that could pierce even the toughest hide. Sassy was the team's stealthy spy, able to outsmart any enemy and sneak into places that were strictly off-limits. But it was Bella who truly stood out. Her fur was a beautiful calico pattern of orange, black, and white, and her eyes shone with intelligence. No one on the ship had a sense of direction quite like Bella. She could navigate by the stars, read the tides and currents, and spot land before any lookout cat could raise the alarm. Together, this mismatched crew set sail across the Catlantic, battling rival pirate dogs led by the sneaky Captain Bartbeard and solving a series of riddles from enchanted sea creatures guarding the way. Finally, they discovered an uncharted island shrouded in mist, and there, hidden in a cave, was the treasure of the Catlantic. But they weren't the only ones who found it first. A giant talking parrot with a hook for a beak and an eye patch over one eye blocked their way. And he wasn't just any parrot. It was Peg-Leg Pete, the infamous pirate bird, and he loved fish jokes, which drove everyone nuts. Why don't they play poker in the ocean? He'd squawk, "Too many sharks." Before anyone could answer, he'd erupt in laughter, shaking the island with his raucous cackle. Finally, after what felt like hours of torment, Captain Paws managed to outsmart Peg-Leg Pete, not with brute force or trickery, but with a simple act of kindness. When the parrot got bored, he flew away, leaving the cats to claim the treasure as their own. Inside the chest, they found not only rubies and sapphires shaped like fish, but also an ancient scroll that held the secret to eternal purring. But as they basked in their glory, the cats realized that the true treasure was the friends they'd made along the way. They shared their riches with their fellow felines, becoming legends of the high seas. And so, young sailors, the treasure of the Catlantic was never recovered, but its legend lives on, reminding us that the greatest adventures are those we share with our friends. And that's the end of our tale. So until next time, keep your paws on the deck, your eyes on the horizon, and your whiskers twitching for adventure, because the high seas are full of surprises, and anything can happen